There are strong indications that the suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police (DCP) Mr. Abba Kyari, who was indicted by the United States District Court of California over his alleged role in the fraud perpetrated by a notorious internet fraudster Ramon Abbas, also known as Hush Puppy, may get a soft landing from the authorities this day has learnt. Investigations revealed that the embattled former head of the Intelligence Response Team (IRT) of the police, who was replaced with DCP Tunde Disu by the police high command following the development, may not return to the police force. However, the soft landing is that he may not be extradited to the United States for trial. This day gathered that while there are strong indications that the Inspector General of Police (IG) may recommend his demotion, the Police Service Commission (PSC) will opt for outright dismissal because of the gravity of the alleged infraction and its stand against indiscipline in the police. The Deputy Inspector General of Police (DIG) Joseph Igbunike-led panel set up by the IG to investigate the allegations of fraud levied against Kyari on Thursday submitted its report to the IG, Mr. Usman Baba. The panel was constituted on August 2nd, 2021. The setting up of the panel was sequel to an indictment of Kyari in a case involving Hush Puppy, who was involved in a $1.1 million scam against a Qatari businessman in the U.S. District Court of California. This day gathered that concerned authorities were planning to give the indicted officer a soft landing. There has been a groundswell of support by northern groups for Kyari. Some northern lawyers had also indicated interest to defend him in court, while some citizens have called on the government to hand him over to the U.S. authorities for prosecution for his alleged crimes. It was further gathered that the IG, who was originally directed to suspend Kyari and probe the allegations against him, recently received further instructions on the steps to take on the matter after the submission of the report. This day also learned that the chairman of the Police Service Commission (PSC) and a retired Inspector General of Police, Mr. Musilu Smith, who recently returned from a medical vacation, was at the presidential villa to report for duty after his vacation and received further instruction on Kyari and the steps to take concerning the matter. They may give him a soft landing, but he's not likely to return to the police. There may also be some diplomatic give and take to let him off the hook. The IG and the PSC chairman have also received directives on what to do in the matter. The matter is not such an internal one that they can handle alone, a police source told this day at the weekend. There has been a groundswell of support by the northern groups for Kyari. A competent source also said that because of the role played by Kyari in crime busting, the IG may recommend demotion. However, the Police Service Commission, which has had a strong position on disciplinary cases, is expected to insist on outright dismissal. First Public Relations Officer Mr. Frank Uba, a commissioner of police, had in a statement on Wednesday said the Inspector General of Police Usman Baba received the report of the NPF Special Investigation Panel (SIP) investigating the alleged indictment of Kyari by the Federal Bureau of Investigation (FBI). This is really shocking. Abba Kyari was indicted by the U.S. court for alleged participation or involvement in a fraud case by Hush Puppy. But the report we're getting is that what the government is planning for him, that they are planning to give him soft landing. Is this fair at all? All of this is not fair. They are planning soft landing for him while they lock up Nnamdi Kanu, who has not committed any offense or any crime. They lock up Sunday Igboho. See the injustice in the country. Why would the agitations not continue to rise? You know, after the U.S. court indicted him, his name was mentioned. No one is stating that he's guilty yet, but all Nigerians were demanding is that just go and answer. Go and answer if your hands are truly clean. How the story started of him, his own part of the story, he was just a connection, Taylor connection. Later, he deleted all of that, wiped out all of that, and then he now became a debt collector. He was a debt collector, how the whole story changed. So for them to be planning a soft landing for him, maybe Abba Kyari has confessed to them that, you know what, I'm truly guilty of this. And see how they are always covering up for a northern. And if it was someone else, straight away they would have bundled him out of the country. Now they are talking about soft landing, that they are going to ensure they will cover up so that he doesn't go to, they are going to let him off the hook. That was the language that was used, that they will see how they will let him off the hook. And we know what that means, that he's not going to go, he will not be extradited to the US. He won't be extradited to the US. So why anything that will stop him from being extradited to the US, it means that his hands are dirty. That means these allegations, Hush Puppy did not just wake up one day to make all of these allegations against him, because if his hands are truly clean, I mean, he will be, because of his position and his name, to save his name, he will get on the next flight and appear in that US court and present all of his documents, all of the evidences, everything to show that his hands are clean, his slates are clean, he didn't collect any bribe, this is his account, all his account, he has never collected any money and all of that. But it looks like that that is not the case, unfortunately. But it's very sad what the government is planning for him, that they are planning to give him a soft landing. Why would they want to give him a soft landing? Northerners are always protected. Everything that has to do with Northerners, they protect, they cover. But if he's someone from another part of the country, he bears the full wrath of the law. Even someone that has not committed any offense. You know, like I said, what offense has Nnamdi Kanu committed and Sunday Igboho, that they are being incarcerated, that they are being locked up? What offense have they committed? They are planning soft landing for someone who committed a crime, and the one that didn't commit any crime is hard landing. Let me put it that way. Hard landing is very unfortunate, so, but God will show us mercy. Really, really serious. Someone is stating here that soft or hard landing, he should restrict himself to Nigeria. If he ventures outside, he is gone. That is the truth, because they are planning some form of immunity for him. But the thing is that it doesn't get off the record. It's not like our country that if they want to clear a record, they just go and burn the office down and tell you that there's no more document regarding that. We know all the games they play. One time, the accountant general's office, an account was demanded that we need a record of this and this. The next thing, the office was on fire. So we know what Nigeria can do. So he's been told here that whether it's soft landing or hard landing they are planning for you, make sure you don't leave the country. Another person here says he may go to Niger Republic or Chad or Mali or any other ungoverned space where law and order has broken down totally. Well, guys, let's hear your own take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Click on the like button. If it's your first time, you're very welcome. Please hit on the subscribe button. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.